Yeah, like there's a lot of toing and throwing about what Starmer knew when, but like ultimately it doesn't fucking matter. If he didn't know, he should have done. If he did know, then that's also it's just very bad, whichever way you slice it.
I mean,
you've forgotten about the transatlantic time dilation field, though.
Oh yeah,
is that what causes Rob's audio to go out of sync sometimes?
No, that's Tony Blair.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you know what I mean? Starmer, it's like Starmer knew, right? Because everyone fucking knew. Do you know what I mean? We've had like 20 odd years of Mandelson is like a fucking, do you know what I mean? An evil fucking like sorcerer who just does vile shit and everyone hates him and like that's why he gets fired every 20 minutes. We've had jokes about that for like 2 decades on like fucking all of the BBC's top comedy shows. Do you know what I mean? Fucking both. Have I Got News for You and Mock the Week have covered it extensively, I imagine. So like, you know, and if you look at fucking Keir Starmer, you try and tell me he's not a Mock the Week guy, you know?
Yeah, I mean, so ultimately, Starmer had to have fucking known. Like, there's no, you know, unless he is quite literally illiterate and cannot read a 2-page dossier. It is just bewildering, the idea that he did not know that Peter Mandelson had an extensive and long friendship with Jeffrey Epstein.
I genuinely think that this one is one of those situations where it's like, unironically, don't ask, don't tell. Like if he didn't know, it's because he simply did not want to know. Like, I don't think it goes any other way.
Didn't MI6 or someone say that, like, or MI5 or whichever fucking MI it is? Didn't they say they'd like given him a dossier that went like, yeah, you should make this guy an ambassador, and he just fucking like windmill slammed the ambassador button anyway?
Yeah,
it was either them or the Foreign Office or both.
Yeah.
So again, our illustrious, brave media, sensing blood in the water, have banded together to shit on Keir Starmer for appointing Mandelson in the first place. Never mind the fact that the Times podcast, let us remind ourselves, Times being the newspaper of record, had Peter Mandelson on as one of their fucking hosts for a while until he wasn't.
I've always meant to ask, which record is that? Is it the most cunt that can fit in a newspaper?
Daily Record.
Look, we can just call ourselves the podcast of record and no one can fucking stop us.
That's true, we are.
But we do record it, yeah.
We do.
But yeah, like it's the writing's on the wall. Like the media have decided it's time to go, and Starmer is cooked. Whether he goes this week or this year, this month, like this is a guy.
The media got a scalp though, didn't they? They got that fucking Craig Ovens or whatever the fuck he was called.
Paul Ovenden.
Yes,
I don't know.
Oh, that guy, yeah. They got him for like, do you know what I mean? The worst fucking like WhatsApp messages you've ever seen.
Yeah. So Paul,
that was
and then a parade of journalists got mad about the fact that the guy resigned. Starmer shouldn't have accepted his resignation. Like, you know what I mean? It's a double whammy. It's like his chief of knobheads or whatever the fuck the guy was resigned, which like obviously makes him look like a twat because that's how politics works.
You also had Stella Creasy saying, you can think someone does a good job but has inappropriate behaviour, and Stella, have you considered that it's actually both are bad?